Welcome to Who Are You, the Micro HOA, where we find out this week who is Andy Brine. This is going to be pretty fun stuff. And Andy has just told us who, here in the green room, his +1 sidekick is going to be. Andy, who's that?
Well, I've been working with a good friend for a while, and I decided to bring him on the show, and his name is Manny St. Victor. Sadly, he's not able to join us in the call today, but he will be there on Friday. So.
Yes, so we will be doing this exercise with Manny on Friday. That's going to be worth tuning into just by itself. The whole show will be worth just seeing Manny do the Who Are You exercise. All right, so we're going to go through the 4 questions. Who are you? Why? And we're going to do it again. We'll do that 3 times in a row. Put Andy on the spot, and all of us are going to discover a little bit about who he is. Kristen, are you all ready to start doing this? No. So, Andy, you've seen a couple of these, you told us, in the green room. You feeling a little nervous about doing this while she's getting ready?
Yeah, I feel I'm always quite open with who I am anyway, but I know this is always quite a fun exercise and it's a challenge, so it should be fun.
Yeah, it should be. No idea what Kristen is, because at least she's smiling. That's, we'll put the camera on her. Thumbs up. All right, you're muted. Let's get to this. All right. So, here we go. This week's Who Are You? Kristen, take it away with line 2.
The Micro HOA that introduces us to a deeper side of this week's Network Roundtable guests.
This week's +1 superhero is Andy Brine.
Who are you?
Good question. I'm asking myself the same question every day.
Why?
Come on, let him actually answer it.
I knew this is going to be a sort of down the rabbit hole type of question, like delving deeper every time, which is great. So a little bit about me. I love Google Plus, as you know. I'm a background. Before I got on Google Plus and social media stuff, I used to do a lot of hypnotherapy, a lot of very much into holistic side of health and well-being and spirituality type stuff. I like to do things that make a difference in the world, and that's why I'm working with my friend Wayne Meadow on A World for Change and sustainability in the modern world. And yeah, I obviously run my own business as well. Hangout Tribes, where I help people with digital communication and really helping them get their message out there. So that's a bit about me.
Why?
Okay, so why is a good question. I guess why for me is because I see there's so many people that have got amazing things to share with the world. And I believe if there is a way that I can help them communicate it more effectively online or more effectively in person, whatever it might be, then in turn then they can help more people out in the world, whatever it is that they do. So.
Why?
Very good question. Why again? Yeah, why again? Because, let's say, because people struggling in life and in the world with their health or with the way that they live, and I don't believe that they need to. And I believe if we look and we approach life in a different way, in a holistic sense, not only can we have more fulfillment in life because we're looking at life from an internal perspective rather than an external perspective, but we can also have the health we want and have a bit of fun.
All right, and on this thread of thought, one more time, why? And I just went fuzzy.
I guess for me, it's bringing meaning to my own life as well. So if I can bring meaning to my own life, then it's going to make it more fulfilling for myself as well. So I hope that's answered your question.
That's awesome. And this is my Stephanie Sims impression. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right. Kristen, we're going to need to change it up because we can't do things the way we normally do it. So why don't you go ahead and...
Turn it up.
Well, but nobody knew that until you just said it.
Ha! I'm transparent. That's my whole thing.
Okay. So let's go through one more round here, Andy.
Okay.
Actually, we got 2 more rounds. I didn't want to get your hopes up there. Who are you?
Who am I? See, it's funny when you hear these questions, and then you think, oh yeah, I can answer these no problem at all. And then when they come to you, you think, oh right, well now I feel like I'm stuck. You know, who really am I? You know, it's always a challenge to answer that one, I find. I suppose I'm a guy that lives in the UK, likes to live life to the full, have fun, and you know, really get to know different people around the world and different cultures, what people are doing. So I hope that answers who am I. Yeah, I'm very much a techie guy. I love technology, and as I said earlier, I love the holistic side of health and well-being. So you probably can't fit me in a box. You probably fit me in many different boxes, probably about hundreds of different boxes. I like to question a lot of different things in life, because I don't think we ever have a complete answer for everything. I think we can always question, and we can find many different answers to life and what life brings us. So, is that okay?
That's perfect. You're up now, Kristen.
I wanted to ask too, like, so while I'm asking this, should we do it like the way we did with Kellen and Joy, and have Andy play Manny?
We could do that on the last one.
Okay. All right. So
That could
bring
be
me back to
interesting.
this
No, it's
moment.
not going to be quite as intimate, I don't think, as Kellen and Joy were.
Yeah, probably not.
No, I hope not. Anyway.
Yeah. Andy Brine, who are you?
Oh, he already got his "Who are you?"
Yeah,
You
okay.
need to ask why.
Oh.
Can you do that?
I can ask him why?
Yeah, can you do that?
Because we're just switching everything around, and everything's like in loop-de-loops and fun Ferris wheel kind of fashion. Okay, why?
I don't know what you're talking about. The red
I don't
letters
know.
say Kristen.
I know.
Why?
But well, why? Why?
Okay.
I'm gonna get fired by the end of the day. I know it.
So is this why? Who am I? Who am I? Right.
That's what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
to your last "Who are you?" answer of being a techie and a person who loves people around the world, and yeah, Kristen's asking why, and I'm
Dennis
doing
is asking.
Okay, this is cool. I can probably answer this one a lot easier than the other ones, so that's good. So I'm a techie geek because I always feel there's something new to learn with technology, and I can always play around with it and just, you know, make it the way I want to make it, but in my own time. So building websites or playing with like techie things and having fun with it, so you can put it in your own unique style. You can have a bit of creativity, a bit of fun, and you can be your unique self while doing it. What was my other "Who am I?" as well? So yeah, like meeting different cultures from around the world. Yeah, I think we can learn so much from different people around the world, like different cultures, and like I suppose certain parts of the UK, you're in your own little bubble, and you know the way that you live life and the way you go about and do things. But different parts of the world, everybody's different, and again, it's really interesting to find out about all those all the different ways that people live and how they communicate and interact with each other. And whatever it might be. So are you asking why again?
Why?
I guess because there always seems to be a deeper meaning to life and what we do. You know, there's always, life isn't what's on the surface. It's much deeper. You know, there's always, you know, like I said at the beginning, like delve down the rabbit hole. It's funny, like I remember watching this movie back about 5-6 years ago now, and you probably watched it, and it's called What the Bleep. Have you heard of What the Bleep?
No, but I'm sure I'd love it.
Oh, it's What the Bleep is a film. It's probably 1.5 hours, 2-hour film, and it just answers questions about quantum physics, life, and different things. And there's also What the Bleep Do We Know, which is, I think, 12 hours. And I haven't watched all the 12 hours because it's so intense, you know. But it's really interesting. It takes you down the rabbit hole. But when you ask one question, you get a million other answers. So you keep delving deeper and deeper and deeper. And I don't think you ever find the bottom. So
Amen to that.
Yeah. And that is the underlying purpose of this exercise.
That's why I find it a challenge, you know. It's definitely a challenge. It's like, I remember studying quantum linguistics in hypnosis, and it just makes your mind expand as you sit there. It's just one basic question, why, and yeah, it's like rabbit headlights, isn't it? So
All right. Do you have another why, or are you done, Kristen?
I think that we're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
So, this is going to get interesting. My next line doesn't make a lot of sense. So, as soon as I'm done saying the line,
yeah.
Andy is going to become Manny, and I guess I'll become Andy, which is just really funny because we specifically invited Andy to be on this, and it's even better because our co-host is Alex Gonzalez, Ricky Gonzalez, and our show is on competition this week, and we thought it was really cool that we've got 3 people who are all trying to do exactly the same kinds of things in the HOA space on one show talking about competition. We did it on purpose. So it's even more interesting that now I'm going to become Andy as I ask the questions. So
Okay.
please welcome this week's +1 sidekick. It's your line, Kristen.
And, Manny St. Victor.
Do you not see your line, Kristen? There's a whole line.
It's right there. It's just confusing. Because he's not
everything
here.
that's red, everything that's red is
I know, but I'm trying to think because Manny's not really here.
But Andy's being
It's not even a good representation.
Wow.
It's very interesting. It's very interesting. How can we be another person? I can understand like the husband and wife thing, but this is just gonna be very interesting. So
It was your idea.
I know.
Line. After you say Manny St. Victor, you go ask your superhero.
Oh, that part? Okay.
That's your line. Just read it, please.
Okay. Okay. Ask
Thank
your
you.
superhero these 4 questions. Who are you? Then 3 times in a row. Why? Why? Why?
Okay. So I'm now going to ask you as if I'm you, Andy, and I am not going to do your really cool accent. Manny St. Victor, who are you?
Okay. I'm going to try and do Manny's accent, but I can't even begin to start there. So I'm as you know, I'm Manny St. Victor. You may have seen me around Google Plus Space. I'm a neuroscientist, and I've got a wealth of knowledge in the world of the mind, you know, you could say. And I again like to explore different areas of the mind and how we interact and engage with one another, how we yeah, how the mind works on many different levels from a psychological perspective and also from a chemical perspective, like the chemical balances within our body, in our mind. When certain thoughts are triggered within our mind, certain chemicals will trigger as well. I'm trying to think of what Manny would say. Not very good.
You're doing great, Manny.
Good job, Manny.
Why?
Why? I guess the mind is a very complex. Well, the mind is very complex as a whole. You know, there's many different things we can learn about the mind and also about leadership as well. And I'm not very good at this.
I've played Manny doing this something else. We did this exercise, Stephanie and I, and Manny was one of the people I ended up getting when we played other people. So I know how difficult it is to play Manny.
How about if I do Manny? I think I could do Manny. I could do Manny late night.
How about we let Manny do Manny on Friday? And,
Sounds good.
And say, thank you so much. Andy, I'm really looking forward to the show this Friday on competition. We're going to just delve into the past, present, future of the word competition and how it plays a role in business. So we will see you all this Friday at 9:02 a.m. Mountain Standard Time.
Excellent.
See you Friday.
See you soon.